Welcome to the Microsoft Partner Innovation Vodcast. I'm your host, Jennifer Zarate. Not too long ago, we talked about the new Microsoft Cloud Partner Program and heard from two Microsoft partners about their experiences on this partner transformation journey. However, we were only able to scratch the surface of this exciting and important evolution to our partner program. To give us an update on the Microsoft Cloud Partner Program and a deeper dive into all the tools and resources partners could use in their transformation journeys, I'd love to invite Dan Rippey, Program Director of the Microsoft Cloud Partner Program, to join me. Hi, Dan. How you doing?
Hey, Jenny. I'm great. Thanks for the time today. I appreciate you setting this up.
Absolutely. And thank you for being here on the show today. Now, I'm curious to hear more about what the company has learned following the announcement of evolving the Microsoft Partner Network to the Microsoft Cloud Partner Program back in March of this year. Can you tell us a bit about Microsoft's journey to this point now that we're getting closer to October when these changes take effect?
Yeah, no, this is the right time for the discussion, and I appreciate the question. It's interesting when you launch changes on programs that impact hundreds of thousands of partners, you don't get a little bit of feedback, you get a megaphone of feedback. And so the feedback that we've gotten from partners actually has been mostly very positive. There is a level of clarity that's being delivered through the programs now in the way that we will go to market and sell with our partners. There is a clarity of understanding that our partners are going to be able to retain all the benefits they've been able to enjoy in the past. And there's a clarity that Microsoft is making a big investment in its channel, and that we're showing that both in enabling our partners to go to market with us faster, but also increasing the benefits that will be available to them, both through our solution partner designations and our specialization programs. More importantly, I think here is the voice of the customer. When you think about program design, we always put the customer at the nucleus of the design, and we create a structure that works around them based on the expectations and needs that they have from the partners that they work with. And the feedback there has been overwhelmingly positive. Our customers now have clarity of understanding of what a partner's core capabilities are when they show up to win new business. And as they expand existing business and our partners reach into new solution areas, our customers now have a deeper understanding of what those, the way partners become accredited in those and how Microsoft stands behind and backs their capabilities.
And I love that, right? With customers being at the center of all of what we do. And with that said, what sparked the need for the new partner program?
Our existing program, the Microsoft Partner Network, had an amazing run in the market. It's 15 years since we've really overhauled what is Microsoft's core channel offerings. I actually came to the company just before we launched the Silver and Gold competency programs, and so I've been able to see their entire tenure. And in the time, what I've seen develop is that our Gold competency program really became this universal key that turned the lock to almost everything at Microsoft. As a partner, you had to have Gold status to get certain CSP programs. You had to have Gold status to qualify for incentives. You had to have Gold status to participate in certain offerings in the commercial marketplace. You had to have Gold status to achieve co-sell designation. And what that left partners with was really us whittling down the value of that programmatic offer to the extent that our customers started to challenge that accreditation and started to say, hey, look, it seems like every partner that works with us is Gold. What does this mean? How do I, as a customer, how do I interpret this? We started to right-size that a couple of years ago when we introduced advanced specializations and the Azure Expert MSP program. We were able to bring those things to market with a very high degree of success in a rapid period of time. And then partners were then left wondering and saying, look, so you have this Silver and Gold competency program, you now have these advanced specializations, and you have this Azure Expert MSP go-to-market strategy. How do we plug into this? What should we be focusing on? And it left our customers incredibly confused because they would get bids from two partners. One of them would be a Gold competency partner, and the other one would have an advanced specialization against a specific workload. And the customer was left wondering, well, how do I understand and differentiate the capabilities between partner A and partner B? And so we took this opportunity and we took that customer feedback to overhaul and really to simplify this for our partners, number one, so that they understand how to go to market and sell with Microsoft. And number two, so that when they work with their customers have crystal clarity of understanding what their capabilities are.
Once partners make that connection, what do you think are the biggest benefits for partners? What differences can they expect with this new and improved program?
Yeah, no, benefits is the right word. So let me kind of start at the top and work a little bit deeper. Most partners come to the ecosystem initially because they're looking for access to technology and tools that let them both innovate with Microsoft and to stay current on our technology stack. Our landscape changes all the time. Our customers' expectations evolve constantly. And there is a thirst and desire from partners that say, look, whatever tech Microsoft is pursuing, whatever updates to their stack we're pursuing, we want to be on the cutting edge of that. So please give us access to the tools that we need to be able to innovate, execute our research and development activities, and eventually create service offerings and intellectual property on top of those solutions. So what we've done now is a significant investment in the benefits that we've provisioned for partners across all tiers of the program. Our solutions partner designations will now have access to more internal use right benefit software, increased Azure credits for the workloads that matter most to them. And we've customized those packages by solution area so that whatever a partner focuses on, they're getting a benefit package tailored to the unique needs of their business. Beyond that, we look deeper in the program. We look at the future of co-sell, the future of incentives. And I want all partners to know that in this coming year, we're not making any significant changes to those qualifying requirements. We know that your journey and transition from silver and gold to our new solutions partner designation will take time. It takes some planning on your part to make some key decisions on how you want to plug in with Microsoft. And so we're going to leave some things steady state going into FY23 so that the incentive programs and the co-sell programs you've had access to continue to be made available to you. Also, very importantly, for partners that are struggling at the silver and gold tier to find their way into the new solution partner designation, we are going to make no changes to the benefit packages that you have access to today. You'll actually be able to renew those next year and for years forward so that you maintain business continuity with anything that you're running critical systems and infrastructure on today.
And you've touched on this a bit right throughout your responses. When it comes to the value of partner feedback, it goes without saying how important that is to how we shape our programs, benefits, and incentives to address today's customers' needs. So could you share with us, what have you been hearing from partners, and how are you addressing that feedback today?
Yeah, for this one, I think it's important to paint the from-to state. And so where we're coming from in MPN was we had genericized the competency program really to be all things to all partners. And in the end, that actually didn't service anybody very well. It didn't service Microsoft well. It didn't service our partners well. And most importantly, it created a lot of confusion for our customers. But what it had done was when we create clarity within the program for what the expectations of an organization are, we look at a partner's performance, we look at a partner's skilling, and we look at a partner's track record of driving successful customer outcomes. What that really assesses is a partner who has consulting service practices or managed service offers in market. It looks at their core capabilities as a business, the things they do left to right that they go to market with that provide unique differentiated value to their customers. We also understand there are ISV technology partners in the market that are focusing mostly on the unique intellectual property they've produced. Those software applications that they use and actively sell in the market are really the heartbeat of their company and core to their go-to-market strategy. And the way we should be assessing the criteria for those is very different from the way we would assess the capabilities of a services partner. We also know that we have a vibrant cloud solution partner ecosystem, which is that really this relationship between an indirect provider and an indirect reseller, where our cloud solution provider partners are actively growing and mentoring our indirect resellers to be able to sell and service solutions for their customers. And so again, the way we incentivize and activate those cloud solution provider partners to do that needs to be very different. The feedback that we've gotten is exactly aligned with that, where we have partner types that are now coming through and saying, look, I understand this new cloud partner program structure, these new solution partner designations that you've created, but if we're a technology builder, an ISV partner, what about us? How do we become accredited for the unique intellectual property that we've produced? How do we get Microsoft to stand behind that? Our cloud solution providers are asking the same question and saying, look, if we're investing all these resources to grow these managed service providers in the channel, how are we going to be given a set of unique benefits and a set of incentives that give us the ability to continue doing this? And so I think it's important to get to clarity on this, that there is still some work in progress. We have really come back to clarity for our services partners on what it means if you are creating consulting service or managed service offers in the market. so that we can enable those partners to go to market with their customers in a way that's meaningful. We need to do the same thing with ISVs. And to some degree, we're already doing that with our ISV startups through Founders Hub. We've launched a pilot preview this spring for the ISV Success Program. And so some of those things are still either actively in market or have recently arrived in market. But we have some works in progress that need to be finished off. We need a program for well-entrenched, established ISV partners to be able to be branded and accredited by Microsoft for the intellectual property they've created. And we need to reward our cloud solution providers for the heavy lift that they do in educating our managed partner ecosystem on how to be most effective. And those things will come next year, but they're still being worked on.
And as partners look into the future, what types of long-term advantages can they expect with the Microsoft Cloud Partner Program?
Continuous investment. Honestly, I have never seen the company double down the way we are now on investing in the channel. The things that we give our partners, the toolkits that we give as benefits, we know are the key differentiator for helping these organizations learn and grow new solutions and practices on top of our technology stack. And we continue to invest in that. We've done it this year faster than we ever have before. And I think that momentum is only going to accelerate in the future. We also have the ability, now that we have this unified cloud partner program, to encompass all partner types. If you come in, doesn't matter whether you're local or global, doesn't matter if you're a services partner, an ISV, a CSP, we will enable something for you, and we will enable this path for you to choose your destination on how you feel like you can plug into Microsoft most effectively, and incentivize and reward you along the way to keep doing all the great things that you're doing, and most importantly, to keep driving very successful customer outcomes that service our addressable market.
And as we continue to build on the conversation, if you were to give any advice to our Microsoft partners, what do you think our partners should know as they're tracking their journey to achieve their Microsoft Cloud Solutions designations?
Yeah, I think the best starting point is go into Partner Center and understand where you are today. You'll see this when you log into Partner Center. In the membership area, there's a section called Solution Partner Overview. We also have a deep insights dashboard that'll show you every single point you've been awarded by Microsoft for this new concept of Partner Capability Score, how those get calculated and how you're getting acknowledged and rewarded for the work that you're putting in. And you've got some decisions to make in the next 3 or 4 months, which is really how you want to invest and go to market with us. You don't have to take any action immediately. This is just really a time of preparedness to understand the change, understand what's in it for you and what's coming, and then understand how you want to align and invest your business with us going forward. As we get into October and into next year, it will be the time for you to take action. You'll need to make some decisions on which benefit packages you want, old versus new. You get to make some decisions on which of the solution partner designations you want to pursue. You get to make some decisions on whether you think a specialization is right for you and for your business. And so use these months just to gain an awareness and education, to connect with Microsoft, to connect with your local field reps, to connect with other partners in your area, and understand what they're doing, and then figure out really what works best for you as a business. We try not to be too prescriptive on this. We know that every organization's journey is unique, and we embrace that, and we're here to help you. So let us know how we can help.
Love that, and we're here to be a part of that journey every step of the way. So Dan, thank you so much for being on the show and sharing your thoughts about the new Microsoft Cloud Partner Program. And thanks to all of you for tuning in. That's a wrap on today's episode. I'm Jennifer Zarate.